Well, look at that. Water and mud, water and mud. Where can we be? Where can we be? Water and mud. Well, I'll tell you where we are. We're in Bay 18. Yeah, that's right. And, we're in Bay 18. It's windy, it's a bit gusty, but I've got my van here. I just fancied another trip. It's Sunday. It's 2 days since you last saw me fishing, which was a week ago. Work that one out. Well, I can work it out. It's like, that was Friday, today is Sunday. But Saturday I got up and I thought, I fancy another fishing trip. So I must have enjoyed myself at Gox Hill. But, do you know what I mean? I had to bring him along, look. Give us a wave, Keith. Hey. I didn't have to bring him along, but everyone else let him down, didn't they? They let him down. Did you get let down, Keith, with your fishing buddies?
Oh, yeah. Big style.
But they're worth it, aren't they? They're worth getting let down by, because they're lovely chaps, aren't they?
Well, I can't say how against them. I don't know what the problems are.
Well, I think Alfie didn't want to get out of bed, did he?
Well, he's too busy in a loving mood.
That's right, he was too busy in a loving mood. And Ian's busy, isn't he?
No, he ain't had problems with his missus.
No, he ain't. He's busy.
He's busy.
Just, God almighty.
He's very busy.
Sometimes you have to be a little bit.
Yeah.
He's busy. So there you go. So what do I get? I'd already made my mind I was coming up there, but I was going to fish right down there, but I'm going to do it another day. Anyhow, he phones up and says, I've got no one to fish with. So I said, oh, well, come on then. I'll go with you. He has got the bait though, because he's got all the bait you was going fishing with Ian and Alfie with, weren't you?
Yeah, it set me back a bit.
Set him back a bit. But there, so we're fishing in Bay 18. It is gusty. You'll have to put up with the wind. Hopefully this windsock will do its business. I still can't air properly. If I'm shouting, it's because I'm a bit luggy. So yeah, we're waiting for this tide to come in. I was going to fish down there, but decided against it because we come here and it was empty. There's no one on it. No one on it. Everybody. I think there's someone in 25. It looks like someone in 28. Probably 23 there might be. I don't know. But there's not many people down. And the time is, quick set rep on the time, 15:49 PM. Because that's the 24-hour clock. But you all know that. And it is the 28th. Is it the 28th? Yeah, 28th of January. Yeah. So, yeah, all's good. All's good. I keep ringing Brett up and he don't answer. So I text him and he don't answer. But I've now got hold of him. And as I started talking to him, I bloody pressed because I had Keith in one ear. I had my luggy ears. I got these pods in. I had Brett in the other ear, which was both of these. And I went and pressed the wrong button. I'm not saying it weren't my fault because I was just looking. It said reset, but then it said reset GoPro. So then I had to figure out for a pillock like me how to set the GoPro up. So that's what I've done. Hopefully it's all right. I'm on the settings that Tom likes and I like, and we're going for it. So hopefully that's another thing, a milestone in my life, isn't it? I've managed to set the GoPro up in a stressful predicament. And then I then phoned Brett up again and I thought I hadn't done the intro. So he just answered. I said I'll have to call you back. So I got swore at again. So yeah, we're here. We're on the River Humber. We're at Bay 18. Yeah, you all know where that is. Don't say I never say where I'm fishing, because I do. Tripod's nearly been blown over once. My rod's been blown and moved. I've put my reels on, worrying now I am, that I don't want them to fall on the floor and get knocked. So hopefully things are all right at the minute. As soon as the water gets in, I'm sending Keith over to get a bucket of water. And it'll be me, won't it? The one with the bad hip. And then I can get a bucket of water on my tripod and then we're all good, all safe. Nothing will happen and then we're fishing. So yeah, Bay 18. You've seen me in this bay before, fishing with the great spout. You know what happened there. Let's hope we have a bit more of the same or better. See you in a bit. See, do you notice then I actually lost my off train of thought, and I forgot what to say then, didn't I? Because I looked at you, gormless pillock, didn't I? And we can't have that. We've got to finish on a high, haven't we? So there we go. You ain't gonna see much of it. Might as well show you it now. So there's a Bay 19 up to 30 odd up that way, and down that way, just past Keith's Head, is Bay 17, and then we've got Bay 14 all the way down to, I don't know if there is a Bay 1. I have travelled all the way down there, but from what I remember, when you go right down the bottom, there's grass and stuff, so the water never comes all the way in. But yeah, see you in a bit. When this water comes in, we start fishing properly. Just gonna have to put up with the wind, but we've got the special sock on, so it should all be all right. It's not cold, but the sun is now setting. Time is sit rep 17:17. So my what? Birth, yeah. That was 1968, you cheeky kid. Right. Short lob out. That'll be buried in the mud, Keith. Huh? That'll be buried in the mud. So, there you have it. That's the first cast out. We've got yellowtails on today, and we're fishing. It's probably gone, what, 40, 45 yards, something like that. So we catch something, and here we are, River Humber at its finest. Look at that down there. The birds are still feeding on the mud. Water's coming in. I've got a helicopter above my bloody head. That's where the water is. All that down there is stones and tar with carpet underneath as a sea defence. And then obviously we've got big rocks here, concreted in, and tar. So people walking along the path. We've got Keith just stood there. Are you fishing, Keith?
I've got one in.
Keith's got one in, I've got one in. Because you know what they say? It's always best to have one in, isn't it? What are you coughing for, Brett? I'm talking to Brett at the minute. I've got these special earbuds in. So yeah, we've both got one in, because like I say, it's better to have one in than not. But it might be a bit sticky out there in the mud. So it might come back a bit gooey and sticky. But you know what they say about that? Sticky ones are always the better ones. So hopefully that'll be a lucky lead. And the next cast out, it'll be all have this treasure of luck on it, and I'll catch myself a fish. So see you in a bit. Yeah, he had a nice time. He's going fishing tomorrow as well. He's going with Woody. Yeah, Woody's picking him. Well, he ain't picking him up. He meets him because he can't walk down that pair. So I've got one out short. And I'm gonna chuck one out long so we don't get tangled up.
On the right side. You should know that.
Yeah, probably so. That's normally the case, isn't it? Yeah, now we're in Bay 18. Tide was in, we only had an hour to wait, so we got set up. Now there's new one in 19, there's new one in 17, there's new one in 20 or 21, which is a shit bay. But I think 23, a bay in the middle somewhere, and I think someone's in 28. So anyhow, that's that car. I'm just talking to the camera, John. That's that casted out. I don't know if I didn't say anything wrong then, did I, John? Did I? Yeah, I didn't do any swearing, did I? No, I didn't moan about any keyboard warriors, did I? No, that's all right. Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, that's that out anyhow. So we're chucked out. I'm talking to you. I've got the main man spalting me luggles. The size of him, you wouldn't think he'd fit in there, but he has. So I've got one rod out to the right, the other one's moved to the left. We're fishing 2 rods. We've got Mr. Keith Codair in stature cooking. They ain't cooked yet, have they?
No.
You just flipped them?
Just flipped them.
Well, make sure they're cooked, mate. I don't want belly,
No, do I?
or dairy belly, or whatever sort of belly it is. I've got a fat belly. So yeah, anyhow, I'm going to finish this conversation off. Them burgers will smell nice, and about time he's cooked for me. See you in a bit. Well, here we go. Keith's cooking. I've just been down for a bucket of water and hung it on my tripod, and I come back up and the burger's ready. So we put mustard in that and brown sauce, and it's cooked. Brilliant. We had to drag the fire that way because it kept coming in there and going in my eyes. But yeah, so that's enough of me eating. The lovely burger. And there we are.
Glad you like it.
Yeah, thank you, Keith. Cook, mate, look.
Yeah, it's cooked, yeah.
Now try not to break your one up.
Trying to break any of them, just had it stuck first off.
Right. So we've got both rods out. I haven't reeled in yet because we've still got a bit of snaggy ground. But as soon as that's gone, I shall reel in, change both baits and cast out again. Keith, these burgers are nice because I'm quiet.
What?
These burgers are nice because I'm quiet. Next time though, bring some onion.
Yeah, onions, yeah. That's what's lacking.
Yeah, it's a nice night. It's a bit windy, but it's 8.5 degrees, so it's not even cold. I ain't got any hand warmers. I've got my gill aid jacket on, but I ain't even switched it on. I ain't even got a coat on. This is like fishing in the summertime. You got both rods out yet, Keith? I don't think he has. Pour myself a coffee. And I may need to think about taking some painkillers, I think. I think that's wind on that rod. So, what's to tell you since Friday? Not a lot really. Came on Friday night. Wife helped me with everything out of the van. She's a diamond. Packed everything away. Fell asleep on the sofa and woke up at 4 in the morning. So that was my Saturday morning. Went to bed. Got out of bed at about 9, half 9, 10. No, I got out of bed at about 9. Wife got out of bed at about half 10, quarter to 11. And then she had to realise that she had her hair being done at Saturday at half 1. That was a bit of a rush. So we couldn't do nothing Saturday because I'd forgot about that. I was going to go out for a drive, but And then today, well, yesterday I decided I was going fishing, and here I am. But I was going to be on my own. But Keith phoned up in distraughtness because everyone had let him down. But good old Vern is there, saved the day, give him a bit of company. I wouldn't say it's good quality company, but I'm company for him. And there we are fishing. So what I'll do is, when I bring these rods in, I shall bring you back, reel them in. Hopefully you might see something. Let's turn that light on. There you go, that's all lit up now. So one nice thing about fishing down there, if you actually want to put the effort in and get some lights, you can have it all lit up for yourself, so you can fish in some reasonable light and watch them rods. But like I say, when the water comes in, probably another metre. Time now is, I got the time wrong before. It was the length of call that I was on to Brett for, which was 17 minutes and 17 seconds. The time now is actually 16 minutes past 5, which is 17:16. So I got that totally wrong. It was 20 past 6 when I was talking to you before and said it was 5:15. You're not hooked up down bottom, are you, Keith? Right, I'm going to go take some painkillers. I'm going to get him out. So I'll get him out, go round there and have a couple of gulps, and my tablets will be gone. We have got over here, as you can see by all these flamey bits flying around, the fire's gone out. The fire's gone out on the burgers. That's not good, is it? Now we're going to have to light the fire again. We are cooking caveman style. That's what we're doing. Caveman cooking. Didn't we, Keith?
Oh, not till it's all gone out.
Gone out, mate. Gone out.
Oh, no.
Get your fire lighters. I'll get the lighter. See you in a bit.
Yeah.
Let's put some wood in first before you put that in.
Yeah.
And then you stick that in. Go on, put that in, and I'll put some more of this in. Put it at the front. That's it.
That's in the...
I've got to get my lighter on it. Yeah. Yeah, a bit of wood there. Alright. Oh dear.
Put that door up a little bit.
Let's just put some more wood in. Right, that's the fire lit. We're like Michelin star chefs, aren't we, mate?
Too right, mate. Steaks next time.
Oh, not in that pan.
No, it's a bit rubbish, that pan. Everything stinks.
I can't eat steak there. I need a knife and fork for steak.
Oh, we do, yeah.
I ain't a caveman.
Keep an eye on it.
Suck it to death. I have got teeth. I have got teeth. But that's the burgers back on. Right, do you want some bloody oil on it this time?
I think fire's gone out, mate.
You what? Oh, for God's sake. Where's the fire lighter?
Still there, look.
Oh. Oh. Let's get to the... There.
Hopefully it'll go now.
And we've got oil in the pan. Have I got any methylated spirits?
I've got a tilly stove.
You got a what?
A tilly stove at home. Tilly lamp and a
That's
tilly
no
stove.
good at home, is it?
No.
The thing is, Keith, would we if there was an apocalypse now, yeah, like all the bait was sold out of the shops and we couldn't get any, a big apocalypse, would we be able to still feed ourselves and look after ourselves and live?
Oh, definitely.
I think on the basis of tonight with this, I think we could just about manage it.
Yeah, definitely. There's a bigger one than that, but I thought I'd just get that just for...
Oh, oh, like an old man getting up. I'm an old man.
We're all getting old, mate.
We are. Soon be dead, mate. Soon be in a coffin. The only difference is I'll be nailing my own fucking lid on because I'm hard up. How much? I'll do it.
Yeah.
I'll just have a straw out the side.
Look to these two steaks I can eat. I've got me.
I might be nailing my coffin on, mate, after I've eaten these burgers.
I've got my knife and fork here.
Oh, right, yeah. What's that, from the Falklands?
You'd think so.
I've got a knife and fork thing that come from Yugoslavia. It's like a killing thing, yeah.
That's army.
Yeah, it's posh army, that one. You should see the ones I've got. I might get them out and show you. Do you want me to get it out and show you?
No, you're alright.
It's like a stab and dagger it is. Really hard as well. The point, you know.
Got a spoon to it as well, though.
Yeah, I've got a spoon and fork. They all slide into one another.
Yeah.
But the knife, it's like... You don't want me to get it out and show you?
No, you're alright, mate.
You sure?
Yeah, sure, definitely.
Right, okay. You don't want me to get it out. Oh dear. Right, well, so what are the rods doing? What are the rods doing?
Trousers in here.
The rods are still doing what they were doing before. Oh, Keith's getting disappointed now because we ain't had a fish. It's time yet, mate.
Disco lights are going on.
One out long, one out short. It's lit now, mate, that fire.
Yeah, see it is.
So when did you start fishing, Keith? Come on, tell.
Been fishing all my life, just about done course fishing. I did a bit of beach, I've done boat fishing.
Turn that light off, mate, on your hat because nobody can see your dull, your chiseled looks, mate. That's it.
Yeah.
So how long you been fishing? What, you used to fish a lot of freshwater and stuff, didn't you?
Yeah, I used to be doing a lot of carp angling.
Yeah. So once you saw the light and did man's fishing, what happened then? When was that?
A few years ago.
So you fished a few years then?
Yeah. Yeah, I've had to go.
What, more than 5?
Used to go out on the boat. Go down to Wales a lot, fishing down there.
Yeah.
You know, got my mate down there, Louis. He's got a rib. So he goes out on his rib now and again. So yeah.
You do a lot of boat fishing? Oh.
I used to do a whole lot of boat fishing one time. I used to fish off the harbour at Bridlington. You know.
I went on a boat, but I felt ill as anything. Andrew Jones can tell you that. I was green. I was all right while the tide was running, but then as soon as it went to slack water, that was it, meal, until they started moving again. Then about 5-10 minutes once the sea leopard was steaming along, I then started feeling all right. But yeah, felt ill as a dog.
It's something you get used to though, over time. You know.
You get used to a lot of things over time, don't you?
Oh, just about, yeah.
What's it like reaching in that box this time in life? Okay, it's not looking comfortable. Everybody would think that that's Keith's fishing box, but it ain't. What it is the kitchen cupboard.
Dear.
Well, that's enough of them rods. I think what I'll do is I'll bring you back when I reel in. The wind's not too bad. I'll probably leave the camera at this angle so that it's got the van shelter in it.
Them two are better.
Yeah, they will be, mate. Well, we've got the oil in. I didn't realise you didn't have any oil.
Hey, that's supposed to be crap.
Yeah, it's no good, that, is it? I think my van's going to smell of a bloody bloater house. I reckon all my clothes in there stink of smell.
You look good.
I've got a camera on, mate. Yeah, I know I look good in lilac.
Blue water for your camera on. Good light, see.
Yeah, it's showing up on the camera, mate.
Is it?
Yeah. If I can see it, the camera can see it. You got both rods out now?
Huh?
You got both rods out?
No, one. That's what I was doing. I come for a worm, didn't I? And found that fire around. I took 2 worms. We've got to go 3 o'clock on.
Right, let's get this reeled in. Bloody windy still, isn't it?
Just a bit, yeah. Steady, don't go and crack that fucker.
Hey, you can't pick your bloody feet up.
Yeah, he stood on the fucker. I did. He stood right on the butt end. You were lucky there.
No swearing in Verns videos, mate. No swearing. Fucking potty mouth you got.
You said your favourite word.
I don't know where this line's coming. Whether I'm over that one or what.
Well, this one ain't moving. It was on the right, you'd have done.
Yeah, it's slack. I'm not worried about it. No, on the right side of it. We've caught a fish.
Blimey.
Please let this be a cod. Please.
That looks like. Look white, little pinny.
It's a cod. It's a codlin. Well, fuck me. Do you know what? I don't care. I ain't even going to be embarrassed about that because it's a codlin. That's the winter codlin done. I don't care if I don't catch. Trouble is, I've got to climb over that wall to return that.
It comes up.
We have caught codlin. Now, it's only a little codlin. It's only about 2 or 3 inch, but it's a codlin, and I'm so chuffed because that's, I don't care if it's a cod or a codlin, but that's a codlin, and that's the winter codlin caught. So the Grand Slam for me, which is just my little thing, is still on. So that's a summer one I've caught. I've caught a summer cod, I caught an autumn whip cod, I caught 2 of them, and now we've caught a codlin in winter. And I've had that many cod this year, I've had 3, but they've all been cod. So now I'm right chuffed. Hey. What you got? You got one?
Yeah, nothing.
Well, can you see it? What?
Shit.
Snagged up, isn't he, like a bloody idiot? Right, I'm going to turn this off now, get this baited up and get it sent out. I'll bring you back for that, and then what I'll do is we'll do a show on the little codlin, but the tide is still out a little bit, and if I've got to jump over, I'll have to do it right quick, like an SAS soldier with a bad limp. So see you in a bit. Is that on? Right, somewhere there. Don't know if I've started it filming, have I? Have I? Yeah. Right, let's get this chucked out. I'm chucking this straight out in front of me. Alright, Keith. That's probably too far. Right, well, quick update. I haven't got the codlin out yet, so I've still got that to show you. He's swimming around in my bucket. He's only about 3 inch long, but I saw him coming up and I thought to myself, oh, please let that be, and it is. Flicked his little beard down, tiny little beard. So yeah, that's great. I want to try and let the water come in a bit closer so I can jump over the edge right quick, walk down the slope a bit and chuck him in. That's what I want to do. So I just jumped over the edge because Keith was all hooked up and he's hurt his ankle. He don't want to hurt his ankle again. So I've got a bad hip, but if he hurts his ankle anymore, then he ain't going to be able to do his driving job. So I jumped over because he was like flapping. Went down, managed to get it, nearly slipped on the bloody mud. Unhooked it, lip hooked. He caught a 27, 30 centimetre flounder. Lip hooked, chucked it straight back in. So he's broke a hook, one of his hooks that was caught, he's broke that off. So he's now, are you putting another rig on or just chuck that out? I'd have chucked the 2 out, baited it on 2, mate, and then got fishing again and got another rig going. So the Verns sea fishing rigs have caught a codlin, haven't they? But the booker rigs from Veals, they've caught a flounder, haven't they?
Oh yeah.
So I would say that's 1-0 to the Verns sea rigs, wouldn't you? It's a shame that I don't sell them really, isn't it? Because they're my own rigs. Always better to tow your own, mate. I'll show you one day when you get your ass round mine. You know, when you find 10 minutes.
5-10 minutes sometime.
Yeah, right, okay. You get a cup of tea.
I've got to learn, so.
See you in a minute. I'm going to let his water come in, then I'll show you my little codlin. He's swimming around in there. He's like bloody Nemo at the minute, that fish. He wants to get back out quick. I could put a worm in there, couldn't I? For him to, what about if I put a bit of worm in there or something? Do you reckon he'd eat it?
No.
No?
I don't think so. It's you try.
See you in a bit. Right, here we go. I can feel him talking to me. There he is, 14 centimetres. Yeah. With a little beard. There you go. One little codlin. Well, I kid you not. Getting him out of that bucket was hard work. They got more, he's got that much life in him, it's unbelievable. Now I've got to get him out and then get over here and chuck him in. I'm wondering whether to take him down in the bucket. I shall have a look at the water. Let me go have a look at it now. I think I might actually leave him in that bucket and let this water build up, because by the time I've got him and then gone over the side with my hip, you know, my speed, I mean, he could jump out. I'd have to put him in the towel. Towel's not wet, so that ain't good for him, is it? I could take the bucket down, but the stones are that slippery for me to actually get another bucket of water would be hard work. So I could go that end. I don't know if the tide's in there, I'll have a look, but I think I might leave it half an hour now, because believe you me, that fish, Nemo, he's yeah, he's like Linford Christie, that's what he's like. He's round there. I'm like, and then he swims through your fingers. Right, I've took my painkillers. I'm on cocodamals and I'm on ibuprofen. I've took 2 cocodamals, 3 ibuprofen, and hopefully in 20 minutes I'll feel better. But I'm going to sit down and have a coffee. I'm watching these rods like an hawk. I haven't been fishing really for the last half an hour because I caught the fish and got all excited, and then I had to jump over the wall to save the flounder that Keith caught. Then sorted out a clip for Keith for his rigs. Casted that out, have a chat with Spolt, had a chat with the wife because like, I'm excited. Do you know what I mean? Caught a codlin, I'm excited. Monster codlin, that's what we'll call this one. Should we have a bit of clickbait, eh? Bit of clickbait. Monster codlin, Bay 18. I wouldn't be lying, would I? Because I'm actually fishing with Keith Cod. Isn't that right, Keith?
What's up, my mate?
I ain't lying with a monster codlin, am I? Because I'm fishing with the big Keith Cod.
Yeah.
Yeah,
really,
see?
mate.
So I'm not fibbing. Got the big lad with me. So yeah, no, it's all been good. But it's been half an hour of not doing anything, and I haven't pulled my Ziplex in. But I need to sit down, so I'm gonna have a coffee, sit down, and then hopefully the painkiller's kicked in, and I'll reel in the Ziplex. Codlin's little Nemo's perfectly all right. He's in that bucket swimming around at 200 miles an hour. So see you in a bit. Right, let's get this reeled in.
You ain't going any away or anything like that. Fun? No, we're down at Stallingborough. Ho 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 ho! Oh, he's got a double hook up, look. Yeah. No, we're going on the own all the way there. All right.
One little dab.
Well, I'm not catching because I'm not in.
Well, yeah, it's your fault, isn't it?
It's my fault, yeah.
After a whiting. I can't put it in the bucket because it'll eat the cod.
What do they call them on John Pecker? He got himself a big pecker. He got himself a big pecker.
Right, there we go. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's a lively one.
Right, I'll speak to you later, mate. I've got to get
Right, one whiting.
See you in a bit.
Ooh. One whiting. Let's get that back quickly, shall we? So, yeah. Hey, well, that's not bad going, is it? Right, I'm going to have to take the others over. I'll get this baited up and chucked out. Now I'm going to have to take the bucket over because I've got no option. I can't chuck the codlin that far because it's too tiny. So I'm going to go over. Keith's going to help me because I've been helping him and get that returned safely. So, free fish. That rod's been out ages because I haven't been fishing. I fished the first one and I got all excited, a bit like I am now, caught the fish and woohoo! Well, we're excited, aren't we? That was quite a good whiting, that was. That must have been 36, 38 probably. Lively little bugger and all. Got slime all down me now. So there you go. See you in a minute. Today, mostly I've been using yellowtails. Fuck it. That's gonna have to be there, mate. Sorry.
Yeah, I can see where you are, man. I'm testing that way anyway.
So sorry. Fuck it, I'm sorry, mate. I meant to go literally to the right. Literally, see where my line is there? This one's short. What have you done?
No idea.
That's a wind line. What is that? It's on you. Yeah, all right, mate. That I don't know. Right, I've done it.
You don't have still bring scissors.
Come on, this. I'll turn my camera off because the camera's rolling. Here, hold that. Just hold that. One little flound, little dab. Sorry, flounder. I'm so used to catching them. One little dab. So yeah, little booty in it. Let's get that back.
I left a worm on me biting needle.
And here we have a little tiny codlin. I do want to drop him. I do not want to drop him. So there's the codlin. We're going to get that released. Absolutely fantastic. Tide's coming far enough now. He was a little bugger to catch in that bucket, but that's a small 3-inch, or what was it, 14cm codlin. So that's of a 4-inch, isn't it? Well over 4, it's nearly 5. Anyhow, that's what we've caught. So that's my winter codlin. God, my hands are cold. Caught a dab and a nice sized whiting, all gone back, swum off. So Keith's in a right pickle at the minute. He's just cast. Did you cast out, Keith, or not?
Cast it out and it broke, yeah.
Cast out and it broke, and then for some reason his line's all down there. But I've tied his leader on 3 times and the main line keeps snapping because he's always fishing that yellow cross and he hasn't changed his main line. But we've tied the knot, it's not breaking now. He's got a 1 worm to put on. I've sharpened his hook, and then he'll have a rod out because he ain't got a rod out yet. And he'll be fishing, and we're back up and running. I've casted out, and my Ziplex rod, well, that was a mawanker of a cast, and it went to the left and it went short. So I'm happy with that. It's just that it went left. I wanted it to go out far and just slightly to the left, but beggars can't be choosers, can we? That's the thing. This battery is doing really well on this GoPro. So, I've been stood up too long, and yeah, it's the way it is, isn't it, in life? Things happen. Trying to help Keith get him out there. He's still putting his worm on. Then he can sort his next rod out. And I should be reeling my Vasselli in a minute, because at this rate there's probably a fish on it for all I know. But I need just to rest my head because I've been stood over there for 10 minutes. I'm pleased I left that little codlin in there until the tide come in further, because I was just able to get it in. He went in about 2 meters into the water, so he's got plenty of water there. And he's so full of life, he'll be swimming off now, hopefully, to fight another day. Ooh-ah. Yeah, hopefully he'll swim around out there and get a lot bigger and avoid other people's hooks, avoid the nets, lay loads of eggs to repopulate the river. That's what we want. It's about time the EA, or whoever they are, the Fishing Commission, or the bloody European Union, who seem to be in control of all fishing rules and regulations, because they keep signing off for overfishing. What's all that about, eh? If they say it's alright, isn't it? Yeah, I got a bite on that rod, on the Vasselli. Well, it can bite away because I've got 2 hooks out there. Yeah, it's alright if they do it, isn't it? As long as they call everything, every fish, it's got to start with European, ain't it? What a load of tosh. Yeah, that's what I think. That's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. Yeah, a bass is a bass. An eel is an eel. Cod is a cod. And so on. And leave it in, Tom, because it ain't nothing bad. It's just what I think. To get on my flipping wick. Anyhow, what they should do, getting back onto it, is they should bring in some sort of rules and regulation like they do bass. So this time of the year, from November to February, you shouldn't be allowed to take any more than 1 or 2 cod. ling or cod. And if it upsets people, it upsets people. But they need to start thinking about fish stocks. There was shitloads there yet last year, and lots of people caught them along the shore, and lots of boats would have caught even more. So it's about time, in matter of fact, it's about time they started banning nets. Just long line for them, that's what they want to do. Because once that fish is on that hook, you ain't going to catch 20 more on it, are you? Just my opinion. I know we're all got to make a living. Because they ain't going to listen to me anyhow, are they? This is just hot air, isn't it? But by God, if I was the Prime Minister or the President of the world, then it would be a totally different place. I'll tell you. You ask the wife. Yeah, I'd sort it out. Probably get shot though, wouldn't I? Yeah, it's a nice night. I had a lovely breakfast. I had sausages for breakfast. And yeah, didn't have nothing for dinner though, because the sausages were breakfast dinner. It's a bit like that in our house. Only get fed when the wife wants to feed you. Good job really, because then I'd be even fatter. But yeah, anyhow, all you out there that are watching and switched off, I know you enjoy it, so that's the main thing. And thanks for subscribing, thank you for clicking the bell, thanks for the thumbs ups, thanks for the comments. And if you ain't done any of them, why not? Why ain't you done it? You know, nearly at 5,000, aren't we? Christ, it's the second time I mentioned it. I didn't want to mention that. What are we at? Come on. Oh, we've gone up. We've gone up 6. We're at 56 now. 44 more to go. Thank you to all those that signed up this week. Much appreciated. And in the past and everything else, because you've got to keep saying all that, this, that and the other, haven't you? But now it's great that you all watch. Well, a lot of you watch. Thanks for the support, but I don't feel much support here at the minute in the cold. Well, it's not too cold really. I've got Keith over there. I've got you, haven't I, Keith? He's not answering, he's luggy in one ear. Keith! You alright?
I'm alright, mate.
Yeah, he's alright, he's alright. He got that rod out yet?
Got one out,
He's got one out. Remember, one long, one short.
Yeah.
Different directions.
Yeah.
Don't cast over mine.
This was going straight in front of me. Could it go all right?
That could go anywhere. Could go anywhere. Julie, have a word with him, will you? He's not organised. He needs a good slap, Julie. He's not organised. You got to organise him. Get him into some sort of control. You all right, Keith?
I'm perfect, mate. Both rods out.
Both rods out. Keith's got both rods out. You still need an hand, Julie. Right, I'll bring you back when I reel this in. It'll be in a short while. I'm gonna have a coffee and then I'll bring my Vasselli in. Right, let's get this rod in close to me and let's see what's on it. Well, it's heavy. Oh, another clumper. or because they have a towel. Don't tangle the flipping line up, you bastard! Fucking numbnuts. Right, let's get this out. Right. Pliers. Do not tangle my flipping rig up. Fuck. Ah.
It's another nice whitey.
Bloody thing. Right. Hey, look at that for a stumper. What a size fish that is. Quick measure. Get off. It's getting too late, Pet. It's getting too late. 35 centimetre. 35 centimetre. Let's get that back, eh? Ho. Mr. Flounder has gouged the hook as usual. So that's another species, isn't it? So that's a codlin, flounder, whiten and a dab. What a cracking session. And people say there's no fish here. Well, you know, from what I picked up from my mate's boat, from my lesson I had the other day, you know, it's just paying off for itself, isn't it? It's just paying off. So I'm going to turn you off. I'm going to get this unhooked through its gizzard, and I'll bring it back for a show. One flounder. We shall get that back. That's the flounder and the whiting. So let's get that back. Right, let's get this baited up, and then once it's baited up, I'll get this chucked out again. It's in a bit. Right, let's get this reeled in. Check this. Bloody hell, it's the first cast with nothing on.
Straight out in front.
Well, I would go slightly to the left, mate. Personally. Because it's dragging from left to right now, isn't it? You up?
Straight out, bang in front of me.
Yeah, but I might cast over you.
You do.
What?
That's pulling fast now.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said cast to your left. It'll swing round, won't it?
He's swinging inwards, if anything.
Well, I might have
He's
to
not
put
going any
my-
further out.
I might have to put my rod on your rod rest.
You can do for me.
Well, I don't really want to.
Never mind, you smack out. He's there.
Yeah.
can't start smacking foot in yourself.
Where are you?
There. Still.
How far is that out then? You're going to have to cast that one that way.
I am good at something, yeah, there.
Well, just cast it with this rod. Just go straight over there. You see them 3-point rods?
Yeah.
Aim at them or just to the right of them. And swing round anyhow, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
See the moon coming up?
Yeah, it's breaking through.
Yeah. How far is this out? How far through that went? It ain't out far, is it?
No, it's about 60.
You'll have to reel that one in, Keith, before I bring mine in, I reckon, if that's alright.
No problem with that, mate. No problem at all.
I suppose that'll keep the baits fresh, won't it?
Yeah.
So that we're in the last dying ends of it now, aren't we? So I'll cast mine out. I shall go over your line.
Yeah, you can do. You don't know.
And I just pray to God that I cast it properly. For a thumper. This has got to be a good thumper. Ow, bollocks.
What knows where you went?
No,
Oh, you gone way over there. Yeah, go find side, mate. You alright?
yeah, I'm over you. You're under me.
Yeah, well. Don't worry about it.
I just want to bring you in when I reel in. Well, we're all in a bit of a mulberry bush there. Yeah, I didn't have anything on that. That's a shame, isn't it? That's the first time I ain't had a fish on an hook. And the last cast on that Ziplex, I let go too late. And on that one, I let go too soon. I prefer fishing casting off the ground. I'll tell you that for nothing. But I've got my van there. I'm not swinging it round because I don't want anything to go wrong and the weight to go through my van. So it's the way it is. I've just got to put up with it. And keep thinking that's too bloody bright. I need to sit down. See, that's what I come here for the sitting down really, because it's better for me. But yeah, I've got that out. I've casted over Keith. Keith's has swung right round. It's in front of me. So if I reel my Ziplex in, at least my Ziplex, I'm going to pull him in. So next one for me to bring in is a Vaselli. I should do that in 5 minutes. Give that a cast out. And I shall cast to the right of my Ziplex rod. And then when I bring a Ziplex rod in, Keith's going to have to bring his rod in. We just need to keep apart. Keith, you ought to put one short and one long, because you might catch them short in. You might not catch anything out like it, they all might be short in. Because we all get in the habit, don't we?
That's about 60 yards, that's about 70, 80.
Yeah, but you might want one 20, 30 yard out.
Next cast.
Coffee time.
Yeah, definitely coffee time. Normally get a coffee, normally I just start pouring it in the rooms. I used to. Not so much today, or other day.
Well, my next car's going out short. I don't want it to go out short. I want the Ziplex to go out short and the Vercelli out long, but I think I got a fish on that Vercelli.
Just bouncing a little bit, isn't it? You've got a little bit of the...
Could be the wind though, couldn't it?
Could be. I feel that with mine when I keep looking at it as well.
You what?
Keep thinking that with mine when I keep looking up.
You ought to get another air pump, don't you, from a fish tack shop, from a fish aquarium shop, so that when you got them worms at home, you can use that one and just leave your battery chargeable one for when you're here, can't you?
Yeah. Well, it lasts for 3 days.
Well, it's on low now. It can't.
Oh, it's rattling out now.
And worms are kept better in there than what they have done in that bloody bucket you had that time. Mind you, had 3 hands going in it all the time, yanking the worms out, didn't you?
Yeah. I think there is a bite on that rod.
What, yours?
Yeah, I sent 100 yards out.
It's 100 now, is it?
Well, between it's 70 or more. The other one didn't go out as far. Can't see where it's splashing, but it's going a long time before the line stops spooling off.
I don't know, but I can't reel my Ziplex until you reel your right hand rod in. But the next rod I'm going to bring in is my Vercelli, so. Don't tell me the fish are going to disappear now it's on the ebb. And it was a flood catcher this tide. Do you know what I mean? It'd be nice to catch it all the way through, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that does happen, but it's not very often. Same with down there where I normally fish. When it's coming up, you don't seem to get one little bite. You don't seem to get anything. You've had the odd flounder or a little rock.
Well, I've seen last cast come in with haddock and cod on.
I bet it.
Unbelievable.
I do. That's my biggest.
Is it?
Yep.
Oh no. I don't know what mine was. It must have been nearly 40 centimetres.
I don't know how I managed to get up in this one.
You what?
I don't know how I managed to swallow it up. I licked it, right?
Mind you, it's good, isn't it? You know, it's just the same as that little codlin I've just caught, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
It's, I don't care less. I don't care. All these people that say, oh, you can't call that this, that, the other. Well, that's still a codlin.
Oh yeah.
I tell you what, if Brett caught that codlin, it'd be over the moon for 2 years.
Yeah?
He'd be over the moon for 2 years until he caught another one. You just don't get codlin down in Norfolk, or if you do, they're in there for 1 day and then they disappear.
I thought Norfolk were good at one time for cod.
Well, years ago it was, yeah, but not anymore. They have the years when they come back. Bit like last year, really, but then I don't know that they've had a year like that, like we've had up there.
Not come back in the numbers, so.
No.
But people keep checking.
All he wants to do is catch codlin. Little tiny codlin. I think his best chance is going into the river. Down at his special mark. I think that's the best place he'll have a chance of getting one. Because they'll be in there, in like a nursery or something, they'll be feeling protected a bit, you know. That might be.
It's like the one nearest me.
What, my rods or yours?
Yours.
Yeah.
A little wobble. Because you will stay still.
Two different rods, mate.
Ah, yeah, different tips.
That's what I was just talking to you about. If I had two Vasellis, you can decide which rod has got a fish on because they both move the same, you see.
Yeah.
But I so enjoy using that Ziplex. And I nearly didn't buy it because I was told it was a fixed bill and I thought I don't want it. But then I just thought to myself, well, wouldn't that make a nice change using that at the river? But it's not been a change because since I bought it, I've never stopped using it.
Well, you're happy with it, aren't you? You're just happy with it.
Be nice to get another one. It wouldn't even matter. It would be nice if it was the same rod with a fixed spool on. That would be nice. But I suppose any other Ziplex with a fixed spool, rung for fixed spool would be good, but hard to come by because they're mostly rung for multipliers. You up? Oh, the what on? What blue light? Oh, it's heavy. Nothing on there, I don't think. Put that light out of my eyes when you keep us down.
The blue light.
Too bright, mate, too bright. Can't see it, can't see it, can't see it, can't see it. Here it comes. Right, I'm going to chuck this out short. Still got some worm on. So at least it'll
put some fresh on it, mate.
You what?
Top it strip.
There's still some on it. There's still got two worms on it. Yeah. It's caught up round there, look. Worms haven't even been touched, mate.
Like a worm there.
What? Nice and short. Nice and short. A little bit far and out all the time now. Next one I'll chuck out as far as I can. I wish you'd chuck it over there, Keith.
30 yards out.
Right. You are?
20, 30 yards out.
Yeah, I know. The dune didn't come up, has it? Huh? The dune didn't come up. Right, I've chucked that out. I've chucked that out, not that far really. It's It's oh, I've literally chucked just down there about 25-30 yards. The other one is out a little bit further, so the next one to come in will be the Ziplex, and then I'm going to hoss it out, and then before I reel that in, Keith's going to bring his line in again, otherwise I'll bring his line in. So it seems to have quietened down a touch on the old fish stakes, but it's all right. Look at all that over there. Look, can you see that over there? All them white lights. Let me just. So you got the pair for the Immingham Hart port there, and then you've got Tronics factory coming all the way around to this. Power station, I think it is. I think there's a plant there that burns all shit and stuff. I don't know what it burns, just rubbish really. But yeah, so that's where we are, Bay 18 on the River Humber, and we had a great day. It's to catch 4 species. It's not a hard thing to do, I suppose, if you're a good fisherman. But we only do this for fun. We aren't proper fishermen. We do it as a hobby. I film YouTube as a hobby really. Something I enjoy. So basically we're hobby filming fishermen, aren't we? Yes, so that rod quivering was the wind. It's quite gusty. It's saying it's 22 miles an hour, but I think it's gusting a bit stronger than that. I remember being there at the lower bays down that way. I think it was Bay 14 I was in, or 12, whatever it was, I was fishing it. And you get the willies down there a bit because you're all on your own. There's nobody down there, and it's dark, and dark as dark can be. So I remember fishing there, and I had the van there, and I said to the miss, because it was 10 mile an hour gusts, it was going to be a beautiful night, and I come here, it must have been blowing 35-40 mile an hour, because it's all on video. I was actually leaning into the wind, and the wind was keeping me upright, and I kept phoning the missus up, checking with the missus, what does the gut say for Immingham? And she was like 10 mile an hour. I said, well, it ain't 10 mile an hour, it's like 40 mile an hour. It was unbelievable. And I kept checking it, it said 10 mile an hour. So I phoned the missus up, check your end, thinking that it would be different, but it weren't. Because why would it? She must have got fed up with me ringing her that night. And that was the same time I used to use BBC tidal predictions, who get it off the Met Office, but they were always, no, oh, well, I don't know who they get it off, but they were always an hour out. They used to be accurate as anything. Then all of a sudden I was there on the tide thinking, well, the tide ain't gone out yet. So that's when I started using, what is it? Tide Times. Yeah, tidetimes.org or whatever it is. Always use that now. I buy their books as well, and they're always spot on for me. And yeah, let's get watching these rods. So it could be wind, couldn't it? You always get a little bit of movement when you got wind, so I'm not too fussed about it. I shall just keep watching it and see if it passes. Right, I think I've got a bite on this for Sally. So let's have a look. That ain't very good, is it? Oh, water's going. There's a bit of weight on it, but I don't know if there's a fish on it. Might be. Yeah.
Flatty.
Yeah.
I told you it was a flatty guy.
Lovely little one. Look at that. That's number 6, Keith.
It looks like you've looked in the lip as well.
Have I?
Looks like it from here. Went to your book showing and then word. Unless he's blown it under the line. Is it lip hooked?
Another little dab. God, I've got my bloody towel in. Look at that.
That's a nice dog, right? Nice condition as well.
Got its row in there.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Right, there you have it. One little dab. Full of roe. We'll get that chucked back because she's got some eggs to lay or something. Absolutely beautiful. Let's check that's filming. I always say that, don't I, Tom? Let's go. Brilliant. What's that now, Keith? 2, 4, 5, 6, isn't it? 6.
Yeah, 3 dabs.
So 2 dabs,
1 codling, 2 whiting.
2 flat whiting, 1 flounder, and a monster codlin. 14 centimetres of pure joy. Bet you'd love that one, wouldn't you, Brett, eh? If I could send it down to you, mate, I'd send it down. If I could send it in a little tiny tub, send it down to you, mate, you could put it in your fish tank. But I can't do that, can I? So the best thing I can do is catch one for you, Brett. So, Brett, that codlin was for you, mate. Mate, yeah. Do you look at my Ziplex now?
Yeah.
If it was summer, Keith, I'd probably fish that right down.
Right down to
But
there.
when it goes from that edge, I think I might, and the water starts getting low with them rocky stones, I might pull in, because I don't really want to go over the side if
No,
I
you
don't have
mate.
to.
And I don't
If I have to, then I will, but I don't really want to.
You've been out 15 minutes, hasn't it?
You up?
Mine's only been out about 10, 15 minutes.
Well, if you was a match fisherman, you'd have reeled that
Every
in
10 minutes,
twice
yeah.
by now and had 2 casts.
They get through some bait though when they're match fishing, don't they?
Every 5-6 minutes.
Yeah, different way along.
Set the alarm clock, gives them time to cast out, run to the next bloke, get it measured, get back, sort the rig out, and then reel in and start again. They're running everywhere. You couldn't keep up with it. You couldn't keep up with it. But good fun to be there, isn't it? If you want to go fish that skeg match thing.
Yeah, I mean, I've already sent you a message and that. He's told me it's all captured for weeks.
Yeah. But you don't have to fish to that, do you? You can just go along and partake in the fishing.
Yeah.
And
See how it is.
you can fish the same as you're fishing now. You'll not win, But you never know. You could pull in a great big fish and get up there, couldn't you? Just by being fortunate to catch that big fish, couldn't you? But
fish put one bait. Well, you're only allowed to fish one rod anyways. You have a fish for.
Yeah, but you can have 2 rods set up. So you got the other rod set up, so you can have it ready to cast out. So as soon as you're reeled in, cast the next out. Fish in the bucket of water, because you have to have a bucket of water, Keith.
Yeah, no, I usually bring mine up. I ain't brought it because I know you always carry one.
You know, it'll be a good experience for you as well.
Yeah.
Let's get you some rigs tied and then join them up.
You never took us out last time because it was badly. You watch you on John put
Who's that?
Paul Pond.
No.
Well, you see him on all the time. John Spalton's always on there.
Oh yeah, that's Pond Pete.
Pond B, that's it. Yeah, he covers all of the.
He does all the matches
Skeggy
for.
matches and that, yeah.
Well, not Skeg, and then Norfolk. Norfolk matches.
Well, he was on.
And the Holt match. There's a Holt League, and there's a North Anglian club or something.
Showing him on Trunch Lane where Gus was running around eating everybody's bait. So anyway, the comment on the
Not Trunch Lane, not Pond Pete. Pond Pete's in Norfolk. Trunch Lane's in Lincolnshire.
Yeah, he fished that match there, didn't he?
Who did?
John Spalton.
Yeah, he always fishes Lincolnshire matches, doesn't he?
Yeah. I think that was Skeggy match, that was Skeggy team.
Oh, I don't know, mate.
That was video. No. So anyway, right, quite says, you got no need to feed that dog when he goes home, he's setting all my squid.
No, I bought 2 packets of bloody doggy treats for him, I did. Right, well, we're watching these rods there. And they're going up and down. Time is, sit rep, 20:43. I'm so chuffed I caught that codlin. That's unbelievable. I was starting to... Well, I weren't thinking that ain't going to happen, but that's what happens, isn't it? You just don't do it. And that could have been bloody 8 centimetres for all I care. Chuffed to bits. I could have packed up and gone home then and been happy. But it's been a nice night. The weather ain't cold. I've got my heated jacket. I've only got it on setting number 1. But I've only got my hoodie on. So, you're not cold, are you, Keith?
No. My hands aren't even cold.
No, mine aren't. I ain't even got my hand warmers out. So, my hands aren't cold. I'm just in a hoodie. I've got a wool hat on, obviously. I mean, don't get me wrong. If you was bare-assed in flip-flops, you would be cold, no doubt, but there's been days this year and last where I've had this heated jacket on full power, hand warmers, I've had balaclava on and my hats, coats, 2 pairs of socks, and I've still been cold. I've got another bite on, ain't I?
Yeah, that's another one.
Jesus. I don't want to get up, mate. I'm comfy. I've got 2 hooks on there, ain't I?
Yeah. You might have both of them filled, don't you?
What do you mean, now me?
Well, the fish go like you've got a magnet on the end of there. It says, come on here. Yeah, you got a definite bite on that one again, mate. You can just cast it out. Look, the way it's bouncing.
Look, I can't help it if I'm a good fisherman.
I'll give you that, you are good at
I'm only doing it as a hobby, mate. I ain't trying to do it to win out. Do you know what I mean? I just come here and just throw it out and hope for the best.
Same here.
I've got nappy pins for the hooks. I've got half a brick on for the weight, mate. I mean, what else can I do to assist you in catch? You've got all the gear. I've got no idea. Oh yeah, let's get that in now, shall we?
Probably got 2 on there, 2 flies.
Do you think so?
Yeah, probably have, mate. It's green light, white flappers.
I've only just chucked it out, mate.
I know.
But don't feel heavy. Fuck's sake. Sometimes move the bat a little bit hard, doesn't it? Just a little.
Surprised at that.
Yeah, I should have left it, mate, because it would have been biting away at it.
Yeah.
Because look, you can see it was the top up.
Yeah, you can see it's been pulling away on it, yeah.
Let's get another worm on. Certainly had a good munch on that. It would have come back and bit that for a second one, you know. Okay. Yeah. You always strike too soon, mate, with these flounders. Dabs. Should have left that. Never mind.
How far you going out?
Not far. Yeah. 30 yard if that. Yeah, should have left that. We had 2 or 3 good bites on that rod. But yeah. Can't get everything right, that's why we're hobbyists, isn't it? It's all good fun though. Right, so bring you back. Hopefully that'll go again. But it's coming to the end now, I think. Water's still in. I just ought to get snagged. I just got caught up on that one, bringing that in. There was no fish on it though. White. Let me get my towel. We caught ourselves another fish. Nicely lit out. There you go, little boy. He's alright.
Skinny though, isn't it?
He's skinny. He certainly wanted the worm, mate.
Probably laid its eggs.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, there isn't much weed.
No, there ain't no
It's been
weed.
a good day for fishing. Been a good day. The amount of weed I've been pulling out just lately has been phenomenal. Well, how am I going to get that back? I have to jump over with that, mate.
You've got 3 quarters here.
Right, I've got myself a whiting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly show you it. And will you just hold on to my rod rest, Keith, if that's alright? Hang on, let me take the bloody light out. Or just be near it. Keep an eye on your rods, but yeah.
That's not how he said it.
There you have it. Skinny, long, little bit of fin rot, whiting, but he's perfectly all right. Right, mate. Just keep an eye on that with me, 'cause I don't want that blood screwing my rods up. So I'm gonna put this on the wall, climb over, and then go down the cedar fence to return him, because he deserves not to be thrown 200 miles because the water's gone now. So I'll see you in a minute. Battery just run out. So as I was just saying, that was Dave. Dave has just gone past in his van and he's fishing here for tomorrow morning's tide. So nice meeting you, Dave, but you never said what your missus' name was, so I'll just say hello, Dave's missus. So nice to meet you, mate. I'm going to pull this in, but tide's gone out a lot more now, so I'm probably going to get snagged up. But I'm alright, because I've got Keith with me. He said he'll go over. Didn't you, Keith?
I'll go over if you want.
Yeah, of course you will. like down there when you make it. Yeah, there it is. There's a fish on there. There's a fish on there.
Oh, you double up.
Right, that's going to be a snow dropping.
Well, that's just wonders.
Hey mate, that's what should have been on the last one.
You can't grumble, mate.
Can't grumble. Oh, I'm not grumbling. We had a great time.
You can't grumble.
And that's just lip hooked.
You've had a cracking session.
One waiting.
Say nobody else will go to war. Down in the bay.
Well, I've caught a whiting and another flounder, I think. So it's another 2 fish, so that's 8. 8 fish in total. So yeah, I've forgotten. Was it 3 flounders, 2 dabs, 2 flounders, 2 dabs, 3 whiting, 8, yeah, codling. So that's what it is. 3 whiting, 2 flounders, 2 dabs, and a codling. I'm going to get this unhooked because it's swallowed it. So I'll get that out and I'll give you a show. And then I'm going to have to take them over in the bucket to return them. Because that's the sort of chap I am. It's all about preservation of the fish. Do the best you can. If they then float, that's all you can do, isn't it? Right, we've got them unhooked. We caught ourselves another dab. See-through, another dab, beautiful fish, deep hooked, got it out. Absolutely cracking. So yeah, there you go, lovely dab. Nice little fresh white and look. So I'm going to put them in the bucket and go over the other side and chuck them back. So I shall get this done, come back, and I'll say sayonara to you, or goodbye, or auf Wiedersehen, whatever your take on life is. But remember, just to make a political point, you don't need to put your country or continent in front of everything, just to remind people that you're about. I'll get these back safely. I'm going over, I'm putting my life at risk because it's all wet, just for these fish, because that's the sort of chap I am. So, where are we at? Well, I'll tell you where we're at. That's the end of the session. This has been the River Humber at Bay 18. Oh, I'm in the wind. Let's get out of the wind a bit. Yeah, this has been Bay 18, and yeah, it's been most enjoyable. Oh, I've had 3 dabs. That was a dab. I've had 3 dabs, 1 flounder, 3 whiting, and 1 codling. That's 8 fish. So yeah, I'm chuffed to bits. Yeah, 3 dabs, 1 flounder, 3 whiting, and one codlin, which was only tiny, but I don't care. That was a codlin in every shape and form, and I was chuffed to bits. I've been saying for ages, you can ask Spolt, that I would love to catch a little tiny codlin. Any codlin would do, because I ain't had one, and that's the winter codlin, and we've done it. So it's been great. We've had burgers tonight, courtesy of Keith Codder, haven't we, Keith?
Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah, your lights on, mate. Your lights on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chef extraordinaire.
And yeah, I had 2 and he had 2. I'm not saying I've got indigestion now. It might be a case that I've been climbing about. Those fish, I've just returned those fish, the dab and the whiting, and they both swam off all right. I give them a good hull out, about 4 or 5 metre, but I walked all the way down to the shoreline. Keith helped me back over the wall, which was a bit of a sorry state to watch. I should have filmed it really, but it's just the way it is. And so they're gone back. All fish are gone back. There's none dead ones down the bottom. No floaters. It's been a great night. Absolutely. So what do you reckon to it, Keith?
I've enjoyed it. It's been a very good evening. I've enjoyed it.
You ain't blanked, have you?
No.
How many you had?
1.
No, I'm not laughing, mate. I just saw that.
After
I
all
just
that
saw a
guy
pig over there. That's what I was laughing at.
After that guy said everybody's been down here all the way up to Bay 30, all the way back up to here. And he
So
says
that's
nobody's
from
caught-
Bay 30 to Bay 18, and he said what?
Nobody's caught any fish.
No, I have.
Well, we have.
Does that mean I'm a better fisherman than a hobby one?
Well, you've done
Go
well,
on, say it, Keith. Say it, Keith. That's it. He fucking nearly took my eye out.
Sorry, bud.
It's been a good night, mate, hasn't it?
I've enjoyed it. It's been a good evening.
Yeah. Quite chuffed because I wanted to come fishing tonight, and I did. The other good thing is the fact that Keith's come along and he had better bait. He had the yellowtails, so I'm not putting anything down to me. I'm putting it down to the fact that I had the use of yellowtails, but Keith had yellowtails. We just need to tie Keith some Verns fishing rigs. That's what we need, isn't it, Keith?
That's it, mate. That's it.
Yeah, you'll be deadly then. You'll be like a sniper rifler. He's a bit luggy. You there?
I'm here, like, yeah.
Right, just
I'm
one.
just trying to sort this rod case out with the wind trying to get on.
Is it the air that you don't hear your missus with?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
selective
yeah.
here in here.
Yeah. Selective hearing. Anyhow, this has been Fishing Bay 18 at the River Humber. I've had a great time. I've caught 8 fish. I've caught my winter codlin, and that's the main thing. So I've had a good evening with Keith, an afternoon. Plenty to eat. Had a good old chin wag. Spoke to Dave in his van. Hello, Dave's missus. And yeah, what else is there to say? Hello, all subscribers. Click and subscribe if you like it.
Top guy.
Yeah.
Top guy.
Well, hey, don't pull me up. Don't pull me up. I can be a pain. But anyhow, this is it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you anon. Tangle the flipping line up, you bastard!